Hello, Huskies back again with more Columbus Blue Jackets GM mode, franchise mode commentary. Last video we had I feel like it was a productive offseason. I could have spent a little more time looking for a trade for a two-way forward on the first line. I kind of settled with Larkin, but honestly I really felt like that he was the best option at two-way forward, considering age, talent, and just skill set. But in the end, I could have probably done a little more in-depth look and tried to find somebody with a cheaper return. But I think I turned out okay. I mean, that first line of Liney, Winberg, and Larkin, dude, it's so sick. The second line, Panarin, Dubois, Aho. Now, I know that I have Dubois on the second line. He's an 84. He's only 22. But I feel like he can really mesh well with Panarin and Aho. Aho doesn't need to be... If you're around for a long time, I had Aho... And by long time, I mean with the YouTube channel. I had Aho... Oh, I don't remember what team I had him on. But I had him in NHL 17, and the guy was a monster. He was a sniper then. And he was a bottom 6 sniper that gave me 20 goals a season playing on the fourth line. And it was disgusting. Now, he's more of a two-way forward. He doesn't... I'm not expecting 20 goals out of him, but he had 18, and he's had 20 each season. So, maybe I should expect 20 goals out of him. Tyson Jost, medium elite. We're going to have him rocking on the third line. He's got all the tools to be a quality goal scorer. Every season he's ever played in for me and for the AI, he's been a 25, 30 goal scorer. Henrik Sedin, veteran presence to kind of help the young kids get along. Burakovsky should hopefully be able to repeat his performance last year. 18 goals, 49 points on the third line is more than what I expect. What I feel like it's 25 points on the fourth line, 35 points on the third line. Second line is 50 to 60 points, and then the first line is anywhere from 70 to point per game, 70 and up. Those are my expectations because I feel like you can divvy out points throughout the lineup, and we have defensive guys that put pucks in the net. Werenski, who I wish was an offensive guy, like an offensive defenseman, but I'm okay with him being a two-way defender. Seth Jones puts up nasty amounts of points. He's got 93 offensive awareness. So we've got... And then Ryan Murray is just, the guy's a monster. He's an 89 overall. One thing we might have to look into is replacing David Savard, though. He's an 83 overall. He's not had the best morale. He's got 1 year left on his deal. He's 29. And I kind of want to see if Timothy can get to a top 4 role. Like, if he can get to an 84 and 85. I don't think Carlson's going to get any better than this. He might cap out at an 82, which is okay. But I want to see if Timothy can get to an 84 and 85. So we're going to play him in that top 4 role this season. And then goaltending wise, Korpisalo might not peak like he usually does. He's 26. He's an 85. But I'm okay with that. He's an 85 overall. He gets the job done. And he's signed for 2.25 for the next 5 years. So I can afford to put better pieces in front of him. And then Merzlikins. I don't know. Quality backup, 79 overall. He's 26. He'll be an 80 once the season gets going. So I think we're in a really good spot. Still trying to find that cohesion that we need. I didn't talk about the fourth line like I did the other three because Devin Shore's there. He's a god. But Tobias Reeder, Devin Shore, and Ivan Kosarenkov should be a suitable fourth line. There's plenty of defense down there, and there's actually plenty of offense too. Kosarenkov's skating is absurd. I didn't notice it until I did the lines off camera. The kid's got 5-star skating with 97 speed and acceleration. You put him against a grindy fourth line, and he's just going to skate right by people. So he should be able to... I mean, he had, 20 goals? Close to it? He had 8 goals, 26 points. He's a force. If he can get any better, if I can get him to a third-line guy and possibly take Burakovsky's spot, dude, that would be perfect. But we'll wait and see. His shot's not exactly there yet. I'm hoping that gets better. Tobias Reeder, 4.2, fourth line. Just kind of see if he can stability. And Devin Shore, the GOAT. He's not going anywhere. He'll be on this team for his life. His stats aren't the greatest, but he usually performs in the playoffs. I honestly feel like we didn't do well that playoffs run because he didn't have any points. He had 9 points in our first run. He had 2 points in our second run. Or that was our second run. No. Yeah, no, that was our first run. I've had him since the start. We're going to go ahead and hop in, start the sim, year 4. So far we've been, we made it to the Cup year 1, got swept by Edmonton. Year 2, we were a first round exit to I don't remember. Detroit? I think it was Detroit. And then last year we were a 4-round sweep, or a 4-game sweep to Tampa. Granted, close games, 3 of them going to overtime, but Tampa Bay won the cup for the 2nd straight year. I mean, they lost the cup. Wow, we're already giving up a goal. 17 seconds into the season, we're down 1-0. That's not a great start. All right. Oh boy, James Neal, Riley Smith. All right, so Vegas coming out strong. We're still trying to find our footing here. All right, there we go. Dubois and Jones, nice. I'd like to see I have never seen Dubois like. Ooh, Nolan Patrick. Oh, that's right, they have Nolan Patrick. I've never seen Dubois actually like do good in these GM modes. Like he's never been someone that shines on a Columbus team. Usually it's Bjorkstrand. Oh, Patrick Laine, nice. It's Bjorkstrand, it's Panarin. Oh, James Neal, man. We just cannot keep the puck out of the net. Oh, Dylan Larkin. All right. Oh, okay, so 5-4 loss to Vegas, game 1. That's all right. We're showing some offensive paralysis. Considering the fact that our team is basically defense, that'd be nice to see. Wenberg is going to be such a facilitator. Dude, he's going to be my Joe Thornton. Like, he's going to score 10 goals, but he's going to have 90 points. So we'll go ahead and we'll sim to January 1st, and we'll see where we're at. Now, I don't want to make a lot of moves, if any, if I don't need to. The only move that I would consider making is... I really don't know. Maybe Savard, if I can find a better... I see Savard's a good... I don't feel like I need to make any moves in the regular season. Anything comes down to would be off-season tweaks. But we're kind of depending on progression to see what we do with that. Let's see, we're 2-4 to start. Not the best start, but I want the team to mesh before I do any line changes. Tobias Reeder. I don't think I have any forwards scratched. I don't, so I have to call somebody up. Now, this is what I was debating when I was said, I'm just gonna call up Bjorkstrand. I was gonna call up Velarde, but I kind of want to leave him. He's 21. I want to leave him in the minors for the entire season to see if he can get to a NHL level like progression. I'm hoping that playing first line minutes down there will get him what he needs. Let's get Bjorkstrand in there. Now Bjorkstrand's not a happy camper because he doesn't play at all, which I mean arguably that's fair. He's somebody that I could probably move as well. To maybe just to move him in general because he really doesn't have a spot. Let's best lines this, but I want Stunland right there. I want to see if Velarde can get to, like, if he gets to a 79, he can hop on that 4th line and take, what's his face's spot? Oh, the guy that I just signed. Oh, I don't remember his name. Tobias Reeder. I want to see if he can get good enough to be that 4th line 2-way forward to play with Shore and whoever else is on their line. Alright, Timothy's out. That's not good. But I've got 2 defensemen and a forward scratched. Ideally, you want 2 forwards and a defenseman scratched, but I don't really want to call anybody else up, so we'll just run 2D. Multiple players are able to be dressed. Alright, cool. So let's get Tobias Reeder back in there, and let's get Timothy in there. Nudavar is a suitable defenseman, so is Kindle. I mean, Kindle I could probably send down and call up a forward, but I'll wait and see how their morale... Oh, shit. I put Reeder in back before he was healthy. Means he might get hurt again. If he survives the next game, we'll be okay, but I forgot that... Please survive the Anaheim game. Okay, he's good. He's already in the lineup. He's fine. Phew. That was close. Usually, we avoid that issue because I don't get notifications until they're fully healed. But because we had 2 guys come back at the same time, it allowed me to put him in before he was fully healed. And so we're 8-7-1. We're still trying to find our way here. We're pretty much going win-loss, win-loss. I'm not sure what else I need to do with this roster to make it work. Because I feel like we have high quality pieces. And I even feel like we have them playing in the right. That's not great. All right, so Bjorkshire's going to be playing on the first line. Larkin's going to miss a week. He's going to miss 4 games, so we're probably going to go 0-4-0 in these 4 games. All right, there's 1-1. We're still... man, I just don't know what else to do to get this team to click. Is he a center? Oh, yeah, he is. Because, I mean, on paper, we're a good team. Like, I don't get it. We can't win more than a game at a time. We can lose more than 1 game at a time, but we can't seem to win more than a game at a time. Because we're absolutely... the goal of this team is to make the cup. Like, there's no reason that we shouldn't. We absolutely have Tobias Reeder's hurt again. Alright, so Tobias Reeder is very quickly finding his way to the trade block. I paid $4.2 million for a 4th liner, and so far he's missed a third of the season. That's not how you find yourself, or what that means is he just won't be re-signed. Tobias Reeder. I'm okay with using Bjorkstrand on that 4th line, but I would prefer to have defensive guys on my bottom 6. Oh man, 15, 14, and 2. So we're locked in right at 500. Like, we can't seem to break out here and just get something to work. We seem to be scoring a decent amount. I mean, if you ignore the 7-1 loss. David Savard, January 2nd, he'll miss a week. Alright, so there's 3 in a row. 5 out of 6. That's a nice little run. Alright, 4 in a row. Maybe we're finding a rhythm here. Florida's 24-9-3, damn. Florida's a team I never see do well in these. They try to stand by Huberdeau, Barkov, and Bukestad, and then they don't add anything to help them. But let's see what we're rocking out here with. Patrick Laine leads the team with 33 points. That's not a point per game. That's not what I'm looking for. He does have 20 goals. Wenberg, like I said, what did I say? Guy, he's Joe Thornton. 3 goals, but 30 assists. The guy does not score goals because his shot is really not that good for a first liner. He's got 30 assists. Dylan Larkin, 28 points. I'd like to see that first line do a little more. Tyson Jost, man, 3rd line, 15 goals. Like, he's doing what he's supposed to. Seth Jones and Ryan Murray both have pretty good points. Burakovsky, 17 points. He's not really doing well. Timothy, 17. Panarin, 16. And Aho, 13. Sedin, 12. Shore, 12. Like, I mean, my first Dubois, man. You know what? I'm starting to think that I need a better second line center. Either that, or we're just not getting the value from Panarin that I'm expecting. Because I feel like Aho, he's doing fine. I mean, they're a minus. They're not putting pucks in the net. They're getting outscored by my 3rd and 4th line. Maybe I just need to look to move Panarin. Like, I love Panarin's stats. Maybe I just need a playmaker. Maybe I trade Dubois and try to find a... Now, Raquel didn't work, and he was a playmaker. Do I put Henrik Sedin on that second line and see if he makes any impact? I think that's what I might do. Because Sedin's a really good playmaker, even as a, 40-year-old? He's only at 8, maybe not. Maybe I do just try to... He's got 87 offensive awareness, though. Like, I don't... His shooting's not great. His puck skills aren't the best. 81 passing? Alright, so maybe... I really don't want to put Jost on that second line because that third line's doing good. Same with the fourth line. We got a lot of scoring out of our defense too. I'm just not. Let's see. I'm not gonna sim anymore this video. Let's look at our options here, because I feel like we need. I need a more offensive-minded second liner. Dubois is not bad, but he just doesn't bring the necessary offense that we need. Like, he's kind of a Holmstrom. I'm just wondering if I can find. Let's look at centers only. So what do we got? Nobody in Vegas, because I want a second liner. Bo Horvat wouldn't be bad. He's more of a two-liner guy though. Toronto, Charlie Coyle. I don't think he's a power forward. He's another power forward. Kadri's a two-way forward. God, Nico Stamkos and Johnson, get out of here. Not fair. This is gonna be tough to find a second line center that's worthy. Travis Konechny, is he a playmaker? He's a two-way forward. Sean Couturier, he's a two-way forward. Ottawa, Colin White, two-way forward. Wait, Colin White? First round pick out of Ottawa. 90 offensive awareness, 85 passing. Decent shot. I might be able to grab. Ooh, what's Logan? He's another power forward. So we'll put Colin White as one of the guys. JT Miller's another two-way forward. Now it's tough to find guys that aren't two-way forwards playing center. Who's this Winquist kid? Theo Winquist? He's got no. Okay, no, he's decent, but his stats aren't there yet. Nobody in New Jersey. Nope. So far, Colin White out of Ottawa is our best option. Kel Granlund, what's he make? He makes 6. He's a minus 18, damn. Mikael Granlund honestly wouldn't be bad, but I don't think I have the means to get him. Matt Duchene, no. Wow, the Kings have no centers. Jeff Carter, no. Florida, Bukestad, wow, he really fell off. Trocheck, two-way forward. 89 passing, 89 offensive awareness. Like, I want guys that will be able to move the puck, because I feel like that's our biggest issue with that second line, is Dubois struggles to move the puck. How's Raquel doing in Detroit? Oh, 623. Yeah, I mean, he's not doing bad. Shipachov, no, he's 33. Kyle Turris. Chicago, DeBrincat, he's a playmaker. Oh, he's a sniper. Nick Schmaltz. Nick Schmaltz is a playmaker, isn't he? Oh, he's a two-way forward. I have my player types all wrong. Victor Ass, Jordan Stahl. Victor Ass wouldn't be bad either, but again, I don't think I can afford him. Mikhail Backlund, two-way forward. Jankowski, two-way forward. Monahan, playmaker, two-way forward. God damn it. Valeno, Ryan O'Reilly, no, way too much. Derek Brassard, Patrice Bergeron. Well, Brassard has higher trade value than Bergeron. Damn. Derek Stefan, Nick Merkley, Dylan Strome, nope. Anaheim, Getzlaf, McLeod, Steele, Dubinsky. So I've pretty much settled on that Colin White kid in Ottawa. Let's see if I can snag this kid. Now, I know he's a two... No, see, but again, he doesn't bring the necessary... Like, he's got 90 offensive awareness, but let's compare the two. So they don't even want Dubois, so we're already on the back foot here. Dubois got 87 offensive awareness and 81 passing, which I think hurts him, as well as his discipline. I'm sure he's taking... He only got 10 penalty minutes. So his puck skills aren't the best. Colin White, he's got significantly better puck skills. His passing is a little better. He's got better offensive awareness. He's more defensive-minded, but I don't even think I could make this deal happen because, like I said, they don't even want him. And I don't really want to... Wow, this Nielsen kid's gotten pretty good. Well, let's keep buying him. Draft picks? They do want to pick, so... That won't go through, right? No. I didn't think so. I'd probably have to give up a first to get this kid. Now, I don't want to offer that because I think that'll go through, but we'll leave it at that. Pierre Luke Dubois, and a first for Colin White. Give me opinions in the comments. Like I said, there's an entire weekend for videos. Let me know what you think. Or if somebody else jumped out at you that I looked over, let me know as well. But that's what I'm going to call this video. As always, comment section for your opinions. I'm pretty quick to respond. As well as, remember to leave a like on the video if you enjoy the content. It's the best way to show your support for the series and the creator. As well as subscribe to the channel if you want to know when the next video goes live. I overslept and forgot to go to hockey yesterday, so there won't be any real hockey videos this weekend. But we will be back Monday with more Columbus videos. But last but not least, thank you for watching. And I will see you on Monday. Or maybe we have a blockbuster trade. Wait and see.